Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are finally out of Forchel. We are now back at Thorin's Hall where we had the quest we were at the time not able to accept. We are now a couple of levels higher. We are now level 48. This quest is level 49, which means we have about 6 levels worth of quest where we can get away with it. I think it's 6. I think it's 7 levels total, or is it 5 levels? I'm not sure. Either way, we have a couple of levels so that we can actually progress through this a little while first before we're unable to do that again. And hopefully by that time we're a new region. I don't know what the next after Forchel is. Technically, Iridian, that's fine. Technically now we can actually do our legendary item, I think. But we're going to hold off a little while for that. But before we get into this, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day and the week, so let's have a look at that. Oh wow, this is all changed. Oh yeah, Minas Morgul is now out. I did get the carry-all pack that is on my main because I decided that was a good idea. I might trade it over just to get some of this stuff in here, just to clear up my inventory, because it did clear up quite a lot of space. But most likely... Oh, actually, no, I can't because obviously this is the legendary server. I'm still making a bank character to do that. I don't know if you can buy another one, as if I could have one on the legendary server and the main server. Not sure. Let's see if it ever happens. But for now, I'm just going to have to make that bank character, as I've said before. So, new present, basic supplies, buffs, boost gear, and legendary gift box. And then this gives advanced supplies, boost buffs, incomparable gear and items, scrolls, and improved legendary gift box. Let's see what it does for us here. How this works. Okay, that's a little bit cooler. So it gives us a buff plus 50 virtue XP. So we actually get... That's kind of cool. You can get virtue experience. So I can use that towards my comparison. That's kind of cool. I actually really like that. That's a cool change. And let's see what we get for our gold. Let's close that once again. We get an advanced supplies. You actually... Okay, so do you get 50 virtue XP no matter what? And then a morale bubble potion. So this is... Yeah. Drinking this potion will give you a morale bubble that absorbs damage instead of your morale pool. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Let's do that once again. That'll put 100 total in. But if we can get 50 a day, that's actually pretty good if we can get on, you know, every day or every other day. And then we'll hold on to that because that could actually be useful. And a temporary 634 XP or morale. Not amazing, but could be useful. But let's go and talk to Litli. We need to return the Carn Dûm key to Lorniel, which means we are going to have to go back to Angmar. Yes. That should be alright, because we should be able to just, you know, go straight there pretty much from, you know, the stable master. At least we might have to go to Bree and then Bree to here, Bree to Angmar. But I'm pretty sure that works out. If not, we'll just have to make a couple of stops along the way. But that should be fine. After returning Thor's hammer, you necessary materials to Smith Litli, forge your mithril key that should allow you to pass the gates of Carn Dûm. Right, let's see what we have to do. Okay, so we're finally here in Gathforthnear. As you can probably see from the chat log, it took me a very long time to get here. I really couldn't work out how the best way of doing it was, because I looked at the Stable Master map and it went, hey, you can just go to, like, whatever it was called, the place in Forchel and go straight there. But I apparently need acquaintance standing with the, what is it, with the Council of the North, which is the reputation for this area. We are now currently at neutral, and we need about 7,500 rep, I think, to get to what is required. I think it's acquaintance. It's a fellowship quest, but we should get inspiration, so that should be fine. We also get a piece of armor from it. Is it going to be worth it? 75 vitality, 82 will. Why would you get will from a heavy armor? No idea. 180 max morale, so it's going to give us a lot more morale than what we currently have, but we're going to lose that might and fate, so probably not worth it. And then this earring as well. We are eventually, once I clear up my inventory, which the plan is again to get rid of some of this stuff, we can open up this Minas Morgul box and get ourselves
Can I speak with you a moment?
The other earring that scales with us, so that will be our earrings pretty much sorted for the pretty much the rest of the server. So let us go do this quest, and then we'll probably end off for the day. It took me far too long to get over here, so this video is probably going to be late. I also need to try and get some rep if I can. Maybe we have to do a few side quests before we carry on, just so it's a lot easier to get to here and from here. Anyway, without further ado, let us go.
Using the scroll of the Hillmen, a key to the gates of Carn Dûm has been forged. Now the heroes of Eriador and Lorniel, daughter of Golodir, must pass the gates of the Iron Fortress and free the Ranger from the clutches of Mordorith, the steward of Angmar.
Okay, so we got inspiration, which is going to be used for us. We're going to, yeah, what did it say? We're going to protect Lorniel as she searches for her father. We're going to get in here. Hopefully we do a decent amount of damage. I already thought we died somehow. These guys can drop Tome of Swords, which is kind of nice. Do we apparently just not have anything else to get dropped? Have we been just lucky and picked those up recently without me realizing? These guys are an absolute pain though to kill. We're on level, and if anything we're going to be a lot more powerful than these guys, so we won't necessarily die from this. It's very unlikely we'll die. This is very useful for us. We are getting rep items for the Council of the North though. That's literally the most best thing in the world we can ask for. We're very lucky with that situation where we just got 2 of the war dispatches. I'm going to hold on to them. I won't use them just yet because we want to make sure we've got the inventory space for them to make sure, you know, we can hold on to everything. But hopefully by the end of this we get a decent chunk and we can get some way into the reputation. If we really wanted to, we could get a bunch of, I'm sure I have a few marks, yeah, 1,500 marks. I think you can buy them, but I think it will be a bit more interesting to get them from drops rather than doing that. Especially if we're in an area like this. In theory, if we really wanted to, we could put a standard tortoise on and come through and kill a bunch of enemies that are this level, and then we can very easily get more of these without affecting our experience level. Right, these guys are a bit of a pain. Are you just going to search? You're going to be like, no. Ah, really? In my brain I was like, I swear there's something that happens here. Cool. Getting some level 45 morale pots, which is nice. Are we kind of interested by Fight On? Because Fight On will give us 3% of our max morale, so that'll be kind of cool. And since our max morale is artificially higher for the moment, we will have it be a lot higher than usual. Just like bracing attacks now, 3,000 morale if we want to increase that. We're literally just getting hit over and over again. See, these guys are dropping, these are the best it seems. They're dropping 2 war dispatches per and a wicked dagger each. If you do the same, then we're looking in for a good day. We drop war dispatch and wicked dagger. So not 2 war dispatches, but as you can see there are quite a few left to go. So we're definitely going to have, I don't know if we'll have enough by the end of this, but we'll have a decent chunk into what we need. Now it's whether or not we go straight to acquaintance after neutral. I'm pretty sure it's neutral known acquaintance, I would have thought. But if we can really hope for it to be neutral acquaintance known, then that would be good. In fact, we can probably do a little bit of a look if we get this up whilst we're fighting. Because we are friend is 20k, acquaintance, okay, so acquaintance is 20k, and have we got anybody we're known to? No. But neutral is 10k, acquaintance is 20k. And then, oh no, known is just the deed name, isn't it? Oh, actually, that's true. It might be known as acquaintance. We'll find out hopefully by the end of today's episode. I thought I might one-shot them, but no. That's fine. Not that I'm particularly expecting to one-shot stuff here, but I feel like I should, especially with inspiration, be doing a little bit more damage. But that's fine. I mean, we do need a little bit of an upgrade again, generally, with our weapons. This stuff's 43, so we're technically 5 levels below. And then, again, this jewellery needs a little bit of a look at as well. But that's all sort of dealable, like we can deal with that. When I get a little bit more free time, I'm planning to get a prospector tiered up properly. So that will help us out as well, because I think that's really our limiting factor. Like, I have the stuff for like the jewelry stuff. Like, I have beryls and I have adamants and stuff like that. It's more like the actual ore that we're missing. Which is a bit of a problem, but it's fine. And we actually got a nice essence thing. We're also getting a decent amount of task items, so hopefully we can give those in today, because we're not really going to get too much XP. We're going to get XP from killing these guys. We're also going to get the XP from quest completion, but we're only completing 2 quests today. Even if one of them is a very large quest, it'll pretty much be worth the same as the other one, which was basically a vector back to our original place, because we only came to Thorin's Hall for a little bit before we were sent away due to not having enough, or a high enough level. Come on. And then I will surprise these guys by attacking them from behind, while Lorniel basically taunts them, I guess. This guy does not want to die. This high priest is such a pain. He's actually got more morale than this guy, which will probably be why. Cool. Oh, you didn't drip a war dispatch. How terrible of you. Thank you for getting close, because otherwise I wouldn't have actually been able to hit you. Very considerate. I also don't think opening the gate would get Lorniel to help me. I think I have to talk to her first, which would probably get interrupted by attacks, I'm guessing. Let's put you on. Not actually particularly useful for us, but it does give us 2 to further, which does help. Right, you guys are blocking literally everything. Hopefully, I can't remember how long it takes to do it, but hopefully we do get to our legendary items soon, because that'll be quite a nice little upgrade for us. That'll definitely help us out with everything. Just need to make sure we keep on top, but
silently now, darkness.
The difference is, when I was on the legend, like this server compared to the main server, is I already had high level crafting people before I even started the series. So with this, it was purely from scratch, like, you know, I had nothing as mains, or I had no money, I had nothing. At least Lorniel's now helping, and hopefully these guys drop me some war dispatches, because we got 7. Ideally we need like 10, I think, is what we need to get to the next tier, because we were at like 2,500, I want to say. Well, a little bit higher now, but near enough 2,500 at the start. I'm not actually sure where we got the increase from. Oh, I guess we're getting increased 24 per kill. But if we get to a total of 2 more war dispatches, up to 10, then that should level us up to hopefully acquaintance, if I'm correct. Oh, we got a Traveler's Steelbound loot box. Nice. I kind of want to do some running with that as well. I don't know what I can particularly get from the Steelbound loot boxes, like on Legendary server, because I can't really use motes of enchantment, but it might be worth looking at for like some decent stuff, even if I open them on other characters. Or maybe there is someone that I can collect some lower level mote of enchantment stuff. I'm not actually sure. It might just literally be useful, useless rather, at this tier. But I think you can buy tiered weaponry, so maybe that'll be potentially worth it. I'll have to have a look into that actually. I think it's at the fountain at Bree. I'm not sure if they're actually there on this server or not. Who else is attacking me? Just this dude? Oh, we got a vile bronze coin. How nice. Nice little barter item for Gaff Forthner. Not sure what we can particularly get from it, but nice to have at the very least. Just in case it's got anything particularly nice. got a barrel shard as well, that's quite rare. Right, these guys are going to be a bit of a pain because they're going to summon stuff that we do not want. But at least they're all coming together. And an enraged giant. Not going to make my day good. Come on, please. You guys are going to be in alright focus. Right, you stay here. You're actually taking quite a decent chunk of damage, so you actually only had 8k. Wow. Actually totally expected more. And I'm pretty sure the last proper enemy is up there. Well, I say proper enemy, I don't actually think we can damage them. Right, there's a gate which has nothing behind it anymore. You're just going to go around searching everywhere, that's fine. Looking at this, with 50 of those, I'm not sure if we'll make it. He's not here.
Stay a moment.
Because these are only giving me like 2 rep and 8 rep, and I really want to get there today. We'll see. Well, there's your answer. Now those who see your final defeat in my hands, he shall know true despair. As he is in despair, he shall abandon all hope and become a servant of the Iron Crown. Please don't make me attack. I don't like you, Mordorith. If I remember correctly, I can't even fully kill you. Spoilers. Can I can use this thing. I'm going to use that and get a little bit of hope up. Might as well, you know, it's 15-minute cooldown. There's another treasure camp there. We do know about that one already. The problem is he deflects a lot of stuff. That's the most annoying thing. It's literally one of my least favorite things. Is 25%. It's like 25% of shadow damage on any common Western ancient dwarf make fire damage. Unlike lightning, I guess, it wouldn't actually matter. I'm literally just taking damage. Right, use fight on. Bracing attack. How much are we getting? 700. So as long as that outdoes the amount of damage I'm taking, I have a feeling something's going to change because our screen has gone very dread-y. +5 dread. Bracing attack is luckily a relatively quick skill to regen. It's just blood rage that's the problem. Or fight on rather. The 2.5 minute cooldown. So we might have to get some morale pots on the go. Even though, let's be honest, they're not the most amazing thing in the world. So I totally might just die here. If I do, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm going to get some rejuvenation potions. Okay. Is enough. I need not waste time with you fools any longer. Leave now and take Golodir with you. I've accomplished what I set out to do.
Leave me be.
He was just playing with me, with you. He could have defeated me today, if he truly wanted to. All the time staying for the planet, I thought to see the victory that Lorniel and you would free me, would bring down the fall of Angmar. It's gone, all is lost. What happened to Lorniel? Is she dead now?
Lorniel, daughter of Golodir, sought to free her father from the clutches of Mordorith at Carn Dûm. But her plan was folly, for Mordorith slew her at the gates and allowed Golodir to go free, a broken man. What hope can Eriador have against a wraith nearly the equal of the Witch King himself?
Yeah, so that confirms that. He is dead, or she is dead rather, which isn't a great thing to sound happy about. Before we get into that, I am going to just quickly use that up. 5,600 rep plus this. Unfortunately not enough, but very, very close to getting what we need. So maybe next episode we'll do a little bit of work on getting... Just use that. Yeah, maybe get a little bit of, you know, questing done for everybody around here that, you know, it's going to hopefully give me, like, Council of the North. I think that's the rep I'm after, yeah. So I only need 1,200. What I should have ideally done is, I think I have one, yeah, rep acceleration booster. This quest gives me Council of the North rep though, 1,200, so that, when completed, when we talk to Laerdan and such, will get us all sorted. This is Book 8, Chapter 1, so that's completed there. We should get inspiration for this as well, but we'll do that next episode. That's talking to Laerdan, who is this room here. So we'll quickly get ready to talk to him. But we'll get a new axe potentially, or a new bow. That might be still the better option, honestly. Just until we get a decent upgrade sword-wise, which we definitely need to work on, because it's not great. But we'll talk to you. We need to do... recover Golodir's sword from him, recover Golodir's mail shirt from him, and recover Golodir's shield. Okay, so we're going to be running around after a lot of stuff, but that's going to be it for now. Actually, let's quickly, that's a lie, get... I'm going to get rid of this helmet because it's not really worth it. I want to use this because there's 4 tasks worth there, and also we should be able to get rep for that. Whether or not we get enough rep is a different question entirely, but there might be enough rep between these items to get going on what we need to do. So what we got? Jeweled swords, wooden clubs. Broken wooden clubs. We get 300 rep. Who do I have to talk to? Oh, that's boring. Or is it the guy up here? Is that gonna... Okay, I'm gonna get on my horse. We can at least do 2 of these. That'll get us 600 rep. I think it's the guy outside the door. Yeah. And then I guess we can go to... I don't have my personal home on here, do I? At least we can get a little bit of XP to go alongside it. Just check that they don't have dual sword achieve. No. Bit awkward. But that's fine. Maybe let's see if they have any other ones we have, like level 48. I don't think so. So for now, we'll do that. Next episode, we'll go complete this quest, which will then get us enough rep to hopefully unlock all the Stable Master areas around here, because this is what we need. We need acquaintance standing with the Council of the North, because we've completed Book 6, Chapter 6. So we just need to wait for that now. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.